Welcome to Module 18, Lesson 1. In this lesson, we are working on identifying a line of symmetry on a two-dimensional figure. Okay, so this is our first lesson where we're going to work on symmetry. And we're finding symmetry within two-dimensional figures. Okay, let's look at our first problem. Meta's class is making a display about the seasons in the Southern Hemisphere. At the top of the display, they want to put the letters W-I-N-T-E-R. How can you tell if the letters have line symmetry? Let's look at our vocabulary over here. A line of symmetry is an imaginary line on a figure about which the figure can be folded so that its two parts match exactly. If a line has a line of symmetry, then it's said to have line symmetry. So, how can we tell? Let's take a look at the questions below. Letter A tells us to look at the letters. Are there any letters that you can fold so that each side of the folded letter is exactly the same? Go ahead and circle those letters. Okay, so if I were to fold a W, then I would be able to have both sides. And an I. Go ahead and circle if there are any other letters with lines of symmetry. You should have also found that T and E have a line of symmetry. Letter B asks us, are there any letters you can fold in more than one way and have the sides of the folded letter match exactly? Well, if I were to fold W this corner to this corner, they would not match up, right? If I were to fold T from this top to the bottom, that wouldn't match. But if I fold I from top to bottom or from side to side, it will match. So for letter B, the letter I has two lines of symmetry. All right, now we're going to go ahead and draw a line to show where each of the possible folds are. Go ahead and pause the video and draw your lines of symmetry. All right, so we found that we have vertical lines of symmetry and horizontal lines of symmetry. So which of our letters have lines of symmetry? W, I, T, and E. And our letters with no lines of symmetry are N and R. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 2. Sonia draws a picture of a lab that is designed for the cold weather in Argentina. Does her drawing have a line of symmetry? Explain why or why not. Well, does her picture have a line of symmetry? No. It does not have a line of symmetry because, and go ahead and explain why. Why can you not fold this in half and have it be the same? Right, this chimney. Okay, so this does not have a line of symmetry because the chimney is not symmetrical, right? There's not a matching one on the other side. Go ahead and pause the video and redraw the figure so it does have a line of symmetry. You're going to show the line of symmetry for the new figure. So that sounds a little confusing. Remember, the only thing that isn't symmetrical here is the chimney. So you need to draw this with a line of symmetry or redraw this without the chimney. So go ahead and pause, redraw the figure, draw your line of symmetry, and then press play again. All right, so you should have drawn the picture of the lab, basically the same, but there is no chimney. And that line of symmetry falls down the middle. Okay, it's a vertical line of symmetry. All right, go ahead and complete the check understanding. So you're circling the letters that have a correctly drawn line of symmetry. Pause the video if you need any more time to find the letters. So you should have circled A and C. Now, all of these letters actually have a line of symmetry. Go ahead and draw the correct line of symmetry for the other letters. If we folded B, we would have a line of symmetry, and if we folded D.